pair of my Grails. I don't know if I should call them that or not, but I never wore this shoe, not this pair, or wait a minute, maybe I did. You know, I've had maybe 3 different pairs of this same colorway of these Barkleys. You know, I've made some more videos of the original, the black Barkleys. And I was gonna say, I didn't think these have ever been worn. There's a little bit of that might be from rubbing against something else. They're fogged up a little bit here. Not a little bit, they're fogged. They're pretty fogged. And you know, that's turned yellow. But man, it's another shoe, you know. I like to think that I'm kind of a basic shoe person. Yeah, I had a pair of these one time that I did wear. I sold that pair. And I only wore them like once or something out to it. So actually, I think I wore them out to watch a kid's baseball game one time. But what I would say is, if I had my way, if I was a millionaire or whatever, like one of these shoe collectors like Fat Joe or, you know, whoever the case may be, and I had it like that, I'd have a pair of these. I'd see if Nike could make me up and keep me in a pair of these, you know, that were wearable. Because I just love the colorway, man. This part here, I think it's turned a little off-white. I think that used to be white when they first came out, but this baby blue, man, is another thing. That's what I started to say when I called it my Grail. I started to say, I grew up on these, man. And that's when I thought, you know, I never really wore this exact shoe, the color. I had the black ones when they first came out. Of course, these didn't come out back in the day when these first came out. I'm sure these were just retroed, whenever the case may be. These came out, and this might be the only time they ever came out. These actually came out in 05. I don't know if they ever came back out with this color again. I mentioned it when I was making a video of the black ones one time recently, and I was saying that how you know, they had come out with the ones that they had the Volt Green, they had the what was it, the Volt Green, they got the I can tell you for sure these ain't wearable, man. Think about it, 05, that's been 19 years. I just now noticed. Look, I'm glad I noticed that just now before I saw these. So yeah, they got that. That ain't gonna work, man. It might be able to be glued, but I'd never try to wear these. They got a little separation there. I need to take a picture of that. But I got these listed for sale. I guess the price probably just went down a little bit. Initially, I was trying to get $250. Then I came down to with reasonable goals. I was thinking, because I knew that they're old and I really wouldn't want to wear them. Like I said, $250. I was thinking $200, and I had a lot of people, you know, looking. You can't find these anymore, man, especially in this condition. These are, I don't think these have ever been worn, man, to be honest with you. Look at the inside of them. The shoe's still tight. No, I'm sorry, that one's not. Maybe somebody tried this shoe on the other shoestring. It's tied together like shoestrings get sometimes. But yeah, these are the Barkleys, the Air Force 180s. Like I say, these came out in 05. I think they re-retroed the black ones in 04. Originally came out in 92 around the time of the Olympics. I think, I don't know if they came out around the time of the Olympics, might have been after that, but I just think that they first came out in 92. I think that's what I've read. Plus, I mean, I had a pair then. Back then, it was the Converse Larry Johnsons. I actually like the Magic Johnsons back in like 90, 91, and Converse, and you know, that's what I had kind of in lieu of Jordan. There was a Converse outlet here, and I got a couple of different. Converse came out with a Magic Johnson shoe that was kind of like, I think they were trying to kind of portray like the 3s or 4s of the Jordans, but I had those, and then I had some more Magic shoes that that I really liked even better than the ones that were like yellow and white. I had some black ones that were really, I mean, man, I thought those shoes went hard, but you know, those didn't last long. Magic, you know, faded out not long after that. He retired and stuff like that. Following that, actually in '91, and then, you know, he came back and all of that. But he was a little late for the shoe game, I guess you would say. Those Larry Bird Converse, if you know, those are kind of iconic. The weapon, those were the first Barkley. I mean, those were the first Magic Johnson. I guess those are the more iconic ones, the ones that actually had the star and the arrow type of thing on the old Converse style. Of course, Jordan wore Converse, I think, in college. But what I was gonna say is, these came out. You know, I had the Magic Johnsons. I had the ones that looked like the 4s, Jordans, and then they came out with another Magic Johnson shoe that was. I had the black ones that I really liked. I think they had that cement that Nike was doing, little design on them. I can't remember what those shoes looked like, but I remember the black ones was the ones I liked, because at that time, actually, Larry Johnson was playing for UNLV, and he had black sneakers, and that's what I kind of wanted to emulate. So I had the Magic Johnson, the black ones. I think that was like in '91, if I remember right. Pretty sure of that, yeah. And then, but in 90, actually, it was a short time later, in '92, I got the 92 or '93. I think they released in '92. I might have got them in '93. I got Barkleys like this. Except for they were black, the originals. And after that, I got into the Larry Johnsons. Converse came out with them. They had the Aero Jam, the original with Grandmama. They had the big flap over top of the laces, high tops. I remember I had the Barkleys, and then those Larry Johnsons, and then they came out with another Larry Johnson after that. I can't remember what they were called, React. I think they were React, and they said Cons on the side, CONS, and they kind of had a little purple. You know, they were black with some purple. They had a white version of them as well. Man, I'd like to do a video about those shoes. I wish I had some. I bought a pair of those Reacts one time that were kids' shoes on eBay years ago, and I turned around and sold them. You know, again, they weren't wearable. They were from like '93 or '94. This is the box. This looks like these might have come from maybe the Nike outlet. I got them off of eBay where I get all my shoes. But Air Force 180, white, mid, navy, university blue, man. Boy, I love the university blue shoes. I always talk about it, probably always will, man. Being a Tar Heel fan, that's what I go for. But those are the Barkleys right there, the Air Force 180s.